Hi, my name is Alvin Tuggle. I am a digital cinematography student at Full Sail University, and you are watching the history of African American cinema. Early black cinema is an important part of the American culture because it visually brought our stories to life. Without the black independent film movement, there would be very few black films today. Oscar Michelet is often mentioned as the father of African American filmmakers, but in 1916, brothers George and Noble Johnson founded the Lincoln Motion Picture Company, producing films like A Negro's Ambition in 1916, The Trooper of Troop K, and their most notable, By Right of Birth. The Johnson brothers' films featured black soldiers, families, and heroes, concepts foreign to most mainstream films at the time. In 1919, Oscar Michelet released The Homesteader, becoming one of the most prolific African American filmmakers of his time. He directed over 40 films, the most notable Within Our Gates, Body and Soul, and God's Stepchildren. Oscar's films explored the issues of the day, lynching, religion, and criminal behavior. His films attracted a lot of controversy. Some black film critics criticized his work for its portrayal of blacks, which sometimes perpetrated the same stereotypes found in mainstream films. The 1930s Depression hit blacks especially hard. The few independent black film producers remaining were finally driven into bankruptcy or complete dependence on white financing. Independent filmmakers reawakened interest in the black genre by recreating Hollywood genres infused with black actors. Actress Hattie McDonald was born June 10, 1893 in Wichita, Kansas. By the mid-1920s, she became one of the first African American women on the radio. In 1934, she landed an on-screen break in the film Judge Priest. She then became the first African American woman to win an Oscar in 1940 for her role in Gone with the Wind. The next phase of black genre film came during the 60s, a time of radical social change for blacks. The effects and dawning years of the civil rights movement forged positive developments within the film industry during the 1970s for African Americans. Sidney Poitier became the first African American male Academy Award winner for Best Actor in 1964, receiving the honor for his performance in Lilies in the Field, which led the way for future stars like Richard Roundtree. Gordon Parks, best remembered as a gifted photojournalist, was also an author, composer, and film director, achieving remarkable success in each field. In 1968, Parks decided to undertake filmmaking, working first on The Learning Tree, a memoir of his youth. In 1971, he became the first African American to direct a major Hollywood production, directing Shaft, one of the first hip black action films. Melvin Van Peebles, best known for creating and starring in the acclaimed film Sweetback's Badass Song in 1970. He is an actor, director, screenwriter, playwright, novelist, and composer. Spike Lee, born 1957, is probably the most prolific and remembered filmmaker in African American history. Spike Lee is a film director, producer, writer, and actor. His production company, 40 Acres in the Mill Filmworks, has produced over 35 films since 1983. Lee's movies have examined racial relations, urban crime, poverty, and other political issues. Lee has received a Student Academy Award and an Academy Honorary Award, along with numerous other awards, including 2 Emmy Awards and 2 Peabody Awards. Spike Lee has opened the doors for African American filmmakers like Tyler Perry, who is a primitive force in the industry right now. Writer, actor, producer, and director Tyler Perry has built an entertainment empire that consists of successful films, plays, and best-selling books. In 1992, he directed, produced, and starred in the musical I Know I've Been Changed. His 2000 play I Can Do Bad All By Myself brought to life the character Madea, who would later appear in several successful films. Perry has also developed several television shows, including House of Pain, and acted in recent films such as Boo 2, A Madea Halloween.